So this is the Harley-Davidson garage door opener module for the Harley bikes. It's the 3-wire version. They make a 3-wire and a 4-wire version for various reasons. When this kit comes, what's really frustrating to me is at this break here, as it comes supplied from the factory, the ground wire comes out here and it's maybe that long, and then the high beam wire and the power switch power wire run down the tube all the way to the end. I assume that that is done to meet the installation requirements for the Dynas Softails. In those bikes, this gets put under the seat, and then this would run up to the front of the bike. In the touring models, it's backwards, or it's the way you would expect it to be. This is up in the front of the bike. Obviously, the headlight wire needs to attach in the front of the bike, and then you need ground and switch power coming to the under seat portion. So I really don't understand why they've done it this way. It was a pain to solder and crimp this connector in and then pull it back through this tube, and I need to clip it a bit because it actually ends right about there, give or take. So we'll see how that goes. Personally, if I were to set up this, I would still leave this opening here so that you could run it either in fairing or under seat. Either way it would make sense. But run all 3 wires and keep the ground wire full length and run all 3 down here, and then simply pull either the headlight wire or the ground wire or ground and power out here, and then you've got the whole tube, and you don't have to pull it through this tube, which when they bring it to you in the box, it's all tied up, so it's a mess. The other thing that's a mess is to install this kit and not include all the warranties and all of that junk. You've got to install this harness under the seat. So the touring class motorcycles from Harley-Davidson will actually have an accessory port underneath the seat that basically has ground switched power and power. And then interestingly, on this one, the 4-pin, you have the power, the ground switch power, but then there's this plug that you can actually pull out, and I don't have it here, but you can put in another 10 amp dedicated load power, because these are intended to be low power requirement deals. Now for this particular kit, all we're going to do is this will get plugged into the existing harness that's under the bike, and then we're actually going to clip these ends and connect them to the other harness that we saw before. This is underneath the seat in the touring class motorcycles, but it's just seems like a bit of overkill for this. Part of me just wants to wire it straight. Some of the key reasons for doing it this way with the switch power and the headlight high beam is if the bike is locked and security is on, obviously you can't turn the high beams on, and then you can't open the garage door, basically. It's a security function. So yeah, we'll have to go see how all this looks. Hopefully it's about as easy as installing the taillights. It's plug and play, but again, obviously we will need to do splicing. First things first, gotta take the bike almost completely apart, which is gonna be fun.
Press play.
Alright, that took an hour and a half-ish or so. So that's what it kind of looks like up in there. I need to clean some of that out already. Get some road grime in there. So that's where an amp would go if the bike was fitted with one. This is where the headlight goes, obviously. And then this is where the unit will be put. So this kind of slides over. There's a line here, right where you can't see it probably. It's too shiny. There's a line. There's actually marks on the fairing. Just can't get it in the way that's going to make it want to see it. But there's markings on the fairing here for it. There's GPS antenna. Not sure where the harness that goes to the bike radio. I assume it's got to be behind this, because a lot of people will put that into the side bit to do better than the Bluetooth. That's so Bluetooth is not functioning as nice as wouldn't be desired. Anyway, other things as a note. This gray and white wire, it's right here, you can see up, that was pinched underneath the cable tray. I think there was one other, yeah, so it's also this wire here, this gray and white wire was pinched in the tray. I think that was it, but you can see the little crimp marks on them for where the tray was. Somewhere in there's the harness I need to get to. I think I gotta take the BCM out, or UCM in this case, to get in there to actually put this harness in. Yeah, it's interesting without the tank and all the stuff on it. So again, the Milwaukee 8, 2 spark plugs per cylinder, 4 valves per cylinder, 8 valves total. Need a serious wash after this. So those are the normal spot for Harley. But yeah, these I don't think you can change. These spark plugs, I don't think you can change them without removing the gas tank. Now, as you saw, removing the gas tank is as simple as 4 bolts and fuel, the vent line, the electrical harness, and fuel return. So yeah. Because it's special, it's got the 2 speaker set, so the single speaker set. It's not the 3 of the stage 1, but whatever. I can't decide if I want to do that radio upgrade or not. Part of me wants to, simply because of the Bluetooth issues.